The American dream is failing millennials, and it's not your fault. Here's the thing. The American dream was built on a simple promise. Work hard, earn more over time, buy a home, build a stable life. That formula worked for decades. But today, the math doesn't math anymore. Let's talk numbers. In the 1980s, the average home cost about 3 times the average annual income. Today, it's closer to 7 times. College tuition? Up over 300% since the 1990s. Healthcare, childcare, rent, groceries, all up. Wages? Barely moved. So when people say, just work harder, it completely ignores reality. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but people still get rich, so what's the difference? This is where it gets really interesting. Previous generations built wealth through assets, mainly housing. They bought homes when prices were low, wages were rising, and debt was manageable. Millennials? They entered adulthood during the 2008 financial crisis, record student loan debt, sky-high housing prices, and stagnant wages. That's not bad luck. That's a structural disadvantage. Here's what most people don't realize. The system rewards ownership, not effort. If you own assets, inflation helps you. If you don't, inflation crushes you. Rent goes up, food costs more, insurance costs more. But your paycheck doesn't automatically adjust. So even responsible people feel poor, not because they spend too much, but because the system changed. Now, some people will say, just budget better. Look, budgeting matters, but you can't out-budget a broken system. If housing eats 40% of your income, if healthcare is tied to your job, if one emergency wipes out your savings, that's not a discipline problem. That's a structural one. This creates something even more dangerous: financial anxiety. Millennials delay buying homes, getting married, having kids, starting businesses, not because they don't want to, but because stability feels impossible. And when an entire generation feels stuck, motivation collapses. So what do you actually do? Here's the shift millennials must make. Stop chasing the old version of the American dream. Instead, focus on cash flow, not status, flexibility, not perfection, assets that grow, even small ones. That might mean side income before luxury, investing earlier even with small amounts, renting strategically instead of forcing homeownership, building skills that increase leverage, not just hours worked. This isn't giving up, it's adapting. Because the American dream didn't disappear, it just changed form. And the people who succeed today aren't the hardest workers. They're the ones who understand how the system actually works. If this video made you feel seen, you're not alone. And if you want content that explains money, systems, and real financial truth, not fake motivation, make sure you subscribe. Because the rules changed, and the sooner you understand that, the sooner you can start winning again.